The fact is, it's tricky. Check it.
Walk into class this fall. I'm feeling very tall. I'll rock my brain, I'll catch that train. It's time for Orgo season.
It's tricky to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
I woke up with a migraine, not feeling cyclopropane. The torsion's bad, it makes me mad, the ankle strain's to blame.
This class is not so easy. Synthesizing makes me queasy. SN1 is not so fun. Racemic mixtures tease me.
It's tricky to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
In 309, a set to live gets down with alkyl halide. The charge attacks the carbons back and peace out iodide. And in the exam, it's a real sham cause we just can't hide. Curly arrows don't mean nothing and they're on the inside.
It's tricky to rock test 3, to rock test 3. I could use that key. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. He's tricky, Campos boy. That Campos boy and his molecule toy. He's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Just to practice questions until you feel like you're about to vomit and you'll be fine.
When I wake up, Orgo taking mostly all of my time. Now I'm bringing, now I'm stinging, cause this Orgo be mine.
Need an ethane, got some ethene, man, I know what you need. Hydrogenation, always playing with that sin addition. It's frustrating, toss-a-laden, all this alcohol. But I need a dope LG for that mechanism, y'all.
Now I rock that last exam, yo, I say it must be fate. I ain't lying, girls be crying about my 98.
It's easy to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. I got it. It's easy, easy, easy. It's easy to synthesize, to analyze those carbon lines. We aced it. Easy, easy, easy.
No, we ain't chemists.
Not legit like the TAs, but with our campus fill.
Like an acid-base reaction.
This class is downhill.
It's like radical halogenation.
Y'all.
It just don't quit.
You keep on propagating,
Cause this is it.
Thank you, Columbia 3443, and good night.